I'm on my way to work and I just stopped to pet some dogs that were in the backyard. The owner was out and everything. Said they're friendly, very excitable. And then I'm like, why is my arm itchy? This is why my arm is itchy. Do you see all those scratches? Do you see all those scratches? Dang. Oh, got little dents.
I spent the morning watching Man of Steel. The reason why I wanted to see this movie is because I've heard such different reactions from people. I think it's a pretty decent movie. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. There are moments in it where you're like, wow, that's not something that Superman would do. There are good points to the movie, like the way that they introduced the whole background of Superman. I can see that people really, really want this to be Batman Begins. What I can't forgive is... okay, spoilers. Is that ending moment. Superman has General Zod in the headlock, and Zod is firing his laser eyes. Is that what it's called? Laser eyes? I can't remember. Anyways, he's firing his laser eyes. Superman's like there, and he's like, no! And instead of just... because he's got him in a pretty good headlock. Instead of just flying up, holding on to his head, he flips his hand back and breaks his neck. I don't think Superman would have ever done that. And I don't think he ever has done that in the past. Which I can see rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. That entire sequence, I was just like, okay, well, this is obviously the point where he's just gonna fly up with him and just beat him senseless, right? And then somehow trap him. Because that's what he does. But instead, he ends up murdering the guy, and it's like, what? Superman, you don't do that. You're not a killer. All in all, it was a good movie. There are issues that I have with it, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty decent summer blockbuster movie. A little long, though, at 2 hours and... how long is it? 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's really long, but I guess this is what DC wants to do. It's strange to see that DC is trying to get more involved, gritty movies, and Marvel's doing the opposite, doing more fun movies. I'm hoping for a sequel because there were very nice moments in there that paid fan service. Like there was like a quick LexCorp thing that they showed that was cool. I'm hoping that they get someone decent for Lex. I have a feeling though that since the movie didn't do huge in the box office, they probably won't do a sequel. But I know what you're thinking. We must have spilled water on our balcony. No, we didn't. It's actually coming from up there. Yep, there you go. There's a couple drops. And then they're falling there. There you go, you can kind of see it. And then collecting down there.
One day he wants to get a super soaker so he can shoot it up at their ceiling so that their balcony gets all wet as well. I think it's a little rude, but it's okay. I'm going to be diplomatic about it, and I'm going to go to the super. I'm going to complain. Because it's annoying, and we can't even sit on our balcony because that happens. So, yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys about something I did today. I had my phone on me during lunchtime, and then thought I put it back in my purse. And I went to go get it on my next break, and I couldn't find it. So I'm running around trying to find where where my phone is. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where it is. So I'm trying to retrace my steps. Go here, I go there, I go over here, over there. And finally I go back to the kitchen, or the lunchroom, and I'm like, oh, whatever, I can't find this. Like, I'm starting to panic. I'm like, okay, I'll start calling it. I'll see if anybody's seen it. What am I going to do? And then I'm like, okay, just breathe. So I go to the fridge and I grab my water. And my phone is sitting beside my water. So I guess when I put my water back in the fridge after my lunch, I left my phone in there. Really don't know how that happened. And somehow the phone still works. Surprisingly, it still works. I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it stays working. So that was a little terrifying for a few moments. And then also, just now, we had a terrifying moment as well. Over there, the magic mesh thing, I guess it was open in one spot. And we're sitting here watching Warehouse 13, and all of a sudden I see this like bug go flying by. I thought it was a moth at first. No, it was a June bug, and it was flying around. And then I was hiding on the couch while Chuck went to get something to squash it with. And it landed on me, and I screamed, and I freaked out, and I started waving the pillow around to get it away from me, but it didn't work. And then luckily Chuck got it and killed it on the couch. Because I do not like June bugs. My mom had a really bad experience with the June bug as a young kid. And I had a really bad experience with the June bug, like flying in my face and stuff when I was young. And so I just hate June bugs with a passion. And it landed on me, and I screamed like a little girly. It was not enjoyable at all, guys. Not enjoyable at all.
Tomorrow we have a big day. We're going downtown. And then, well, she has a doctor thing.
Doctor appointment.
And then we have to meet up with a person at our reception place. And then we both go to work. There might not be a whole lot of vlogmas. Well, we might do a bit downtown. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
And now I have to get editing. Hopefully I can remember to do all the things.
I'm going to finish watching my YouTubes, and then I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah.
Because we have to get up early.
Okay. So, do all your things, please.
They're all done there now, eh? Subscribe is not up there.
Yeah. And now you don't even have to do this thing up top.
No.
You can just wait till the end of the video and then just click on the button.
Click on the button that says
Subscribe. Let's do that instead. It's so much better for you guys.
It is. Easier. So much easier.
And then also, if you didn't see yesterday's, that's also there. It's like all planned out for you.
Exactly.
Honestly, you don't have to do too much anymore.
No. Just watch. Maybe comment and like once in a while.
Or like all the time.
Well, it might be a little too demanding.
Okay. Every other one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
That was weird.
What?
We said it at the same time.
Yeah, it's alright.
It was funny.
Okay.